Yo, what's good? Lights Daddy, what's good, Sesui? What's good, Brain King? What's good, chat? How we doing? Yo, Mike. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? Hello? Why my shit break, bruh? You fucking downplaying me? I'll get to it in a second, man. I'll get to it in a second, chat. I get to it in a second, man. Hold on. Remember you touched your PB the card? No, I didn't. Okay, hold on. I need to get my camera fixed. Wait. Where my shit at, man? Hold on. Yo, what's good? Give me a second, chat. Give me a second, man. Where my shit at? I haven't been here in a while, my bad. Yeah, fuck you. Where the fuck you been, bro? What the hell? What the hell, boy? Let me connect this real quick. My shit's messed up. I can tell you now. Okay, here we go. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Yo, what's good, Andrea? Yo, I want to kill myself? Yeah, do it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yo, what's good, Neb? Chat, I feel like a lot of people don't know. I joke around a lot, man. Like, they don't know my past. They don't know I used to be a degenerate, bro. They just know me for like the new me and shit. Yo, what's good, Mike? What's good, Soul Reaper? Yo, what's good, Lights Daddy? What's good, my boy? Hold on, let me connect this. Let me connect this shit real quick. Yo. Fuck. Give me 1 second, back. Hello? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, wow, this shit's kind of cooked. Alright. Yo, what's good, chat? How we doing, man? What's good, everybody? Okay. Can y'all hear me? Is the audio good or not? Okay, let me know. Turn off this fucking music, man. Okay, wait, I need to know, chat. Is the audio good or not? Yo, who just subscribed? Andrea for 19 months. W Andrea. Okay, listen, I have a question, chat. Is this audio good? Can y'all hear me? W Andrea, bro. W Andrea. Okay, is the audio good? Okay, audio is good. Okay, listen. We're about to do some crazy shit, okay, chat? Today we're gonna be talking about some interesting stuff. Okay, we're talking about some interesting stuff. Alright? Are you bringing Asians to your house again? Why you gotta say that, though? I bring other relationships to what the fuck? Y'all so weird, bro. My uncle just died. Whoop-de-doo. Nah, okay. I miss you. Y'all, I miss you too, bro. How you doing, bro? I miss you too, bro. Alright, so the rest of the stream is gonna be like this. So basically, chat, I'm very excited for today's stream. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking about a lot of interesting stuff today. Get away from the screen. Yo, wait, I got a booger in my nose. Alright, it's gone. Anyways, so I love you, Light. Yeah, that's kind of gay, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. It's a little gay. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, how y'all been, bro? How y'all been? Good, chat? Y'all been chilling? It was crazy. All right, shut the fuck up. All right, shut the fuck up. Yo, can you give me some advice? No, bitch. Fuck. No, bitch. I cannot give you advice. All right. Anyways, okay. So listen. Why this camera I look so chopped in this camera, but in this camera I look so good. I don't get it, bro. I've been phenomenal. I'm a woman. Oh, I'm scared. Yeah. Holy chopped. I'm not chopped. That's a little bit. I'm a little chopped. All right, guys, listen. So, we're gonna talk about a lot of shit today. Okay. First thing first, though. Look what I'm installing. Oh fuck. Chat, I'm installing this in my car, okay? I'm gonna add a... Have y'all seen my new car? Y'all have seen my new car, right? I'm adding a lip to my car. Have y'all seen it? Or should I show y'all? Should I show you my new car? For the people that haven't seen it, should I show y'all or not? I also need to post that we're live. But, have y'all seen my new car or not, man? Yes, are y'all seen it, bro? Yes, y'all seen it? Yes or no, bro? Bring your Asian girlfriend on stream. First off, I don't got a girlfriend, alright? That is crazy. Okay. But inshallah, I will get one. You know what I'm saying? I saw the car. Okay, I can show y'all. It's the BMW M3. Yeah, I posted it on Snapchat. Y'all fucking love it, bro. I'm glad y'all fuck with it. Why do I look so goddamn chopped? But I like it though. Okay, what does he say, bro? Don't show on screen, but check DMs with Kenji. I saw your message, my boy. I didn't have time to respond because I was talking to bitches. Unlike you don't talk to bitches. Stop saying I'm chopped. All right, it's not nice, bro. Like that ass. It's actually not nice, bro. I'm keeping it a buck. Anyways, okay, hold up, chat. Give me 1 second. I need to do some work real quick. All right, I need some business shit. Okay, chat. I need to do some business shit. Like you always look chopped. Hey, that's not nice, man. Actually, I don't think so. Let me do some business shit real quick, chat. Give me a second, bro. Yeah, okay, I'll shut the fuck up for a sec. Okay, alright. Anyways, so, how y'all been, bro? Like, you have my dream car I'm saving up for. Are you dead ass right now? It's not even that expensive, but okay, you fucking broke ass bitch. Nah, I'm kidding. So, we're gonna do, I told y'all, right? Once a week, I like to do, motivational shit or like some serious shit, you know what I'm saying? So y'all dumbasses learn something, you know what I'm saying? But, so today we're gonna be talking about, motherfucking some real ass shit. Also, yo, I might move to a new apartment soon, bro. I'm hella excited, bro. I might move to a new apartment. I went and checked it out today. Dude, when I tell y'all, chat, it's nicer than this apartment. It's nicer than this apartment, okay? It's actually, like, really nice. I keep looking at myself instead of looking at the camera. I should look at the camera. But it's actually really nice, bro. It's like a really nice apartment. So, I might move soon, chat. I'm kind of excited, bro. Keep it a buck. Anyways, how about instead of moving to a new apartment, you get your own goddamn house? Bro, I don't want to get a house. Maybe. Is it further than North Hollywood? You look ugly today. Okay, I'm telling you, it's the camera. Okay, it's the motherfucking camera. Look, I look so good. See, it's just the camera. I don't know. This it's a shitty ass camera, man. It's a shitty ass fucking camera. See, look how good I look. Look how good I look. This is the OG house. It's not a wig. Shut the hell up. Anyways, for retention wise, I think this is a lot better. I'm gonna keep. Y'all, dude, I don't even have that big of a nose, bro. Think about it, Jay. Look at myself, bro. Hella sexy, bro. Hella sexy. You know what I'm saying? It's not the BMW, it's expensive. That's why I'm gonna mod the fuck out of it. I know, I'm modding the fuck out of it too. That's what my man. You're always ugly like. Okay. Guys, shut the fuck up, okay? Speaking of which, I'm moving to a new house soon, inshallah. So next thing, tomorrow's stream, I think I'm doing a girl stream. So that's gonna be interesting. Today we're gonna have some serious topics. I'm about to level y'all motherfuckers up, bro. I'm about to teach y'all some real I think I know why I look ugly. I figure it out. Damn, boom. Look how much more sexier I look, chat. Do I look sexier? I don't know anymore. I don't know. Okay, I don't know anymore. Meme review. No, we're not. Pinocchio is crazy, Zetsui. Wait, you can't even read it, bro. What the fuck? Okay, anyways. Your natural look, why you do. Flashbang. Okay, are we ready to get into it, chat? We're gonna talk about some serious shit, bro. We're gonna talk some serious shit, bro. Yo, what's good, James Shepard? Alright, listen. Let's start this TikTok live. Let's do this shit. There's about to be a bunch of new people in the chat. So I'm gonna need y'all to like tell them what's up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look like the dad in Curious George. Mods ban him immediately, bro. Actually, like, get the fuck out. Lights new TV. Like, check main Discord chat, have art. Give up and give up. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, like, one of my. Okay, anyways. What's good, James Shepard? Neb, what's good, fat ass? Damn, you remember you fucked the window. Can we let that shit go, chat? Like that? Can we let that go? Alright, remember when I saved thousands of kids' lives? No, because that's not important. Instead, y'all remember when I fucked the window that one time. Alright? Like, you're not chopped, you are good looking. Yo, get it out your mouth, gang. Like, you're literally just on it like that ass, bro. Okay, I'm never making that sound again. Anyways, no, we're not letting it go. I brought it back to trend, reminding it of you. Mods ban him. Actually, bro. And one time you did more than once. Yeah, I got millions of views fucking abusing that same fucking emote. Okay. Anyways, how y'all doing, bro? How y'all been, bro? Like, what y'all been up to? Did you guys know I got this chessboard from Afghanistan? Like, this is actually, like, actual real lapis lazuli. And, yeah, I love playing chess. Bro, remember when you said you would crack and smash your English teacher? I wanted to when I was in 9th grade. Anyways, alright. Chat. No, I'm not saying the N-word. Let's lock in. How y'all been, though? How y'all been, though? Like, actually, how y'all been, bro? Y'all on some real shit, bro. Y'all been good? Y'all been good, yes or no? 1 to 10. Bro, remember when you leaked your labor's license plate? Oh, my Lord, bro. Shut up. If you haven't seen my new car, let me show y'all a picture, man. Let me show y'all a picture, dude. Hold up. This is my new car. Wait, where's... where the fuck is the picture at? Hold up. It's right here. Here's my new car, chat. If you have not seen it, here's my new car, man. I just need to add the lip, and that's it. And this should be good, bro. Okay, so what do y'all say, bro? I'm feeling a 2. Why are you feeling 2, bro? Y'all want to know how to, like, feel better? First off, start going to the gym. Second off, start eating healthier. Number 3, meditate. Number 4, go on walks. Number 5, get some bitches, man. Life is better with bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a 2. Why does bro look like a young Jim Carrey? I was about to say some weird ass shit. I'm glad I caught myself. See, chat, prefrontal lobe development light, I would have said it. But because I've developed my frontal lobe, I didn't say it. So, pat on my back. Anyways, I was gonna be like, oh yeah, look at it, yeah, keep sucking it. Anyways, bro, I'm feeling a 5 today. I've been asleep all day. Why Andrea? Why you always be sleeping, bro? Like, you know, bitches. Come on now. What? And there goes his frontal lobe. Okay, are we ready to get into some real ass shit, chat? You ready to get into some real ass shit, bro? Are y'all ready, bro? Let me put my chapstick on. 0 out of 10. Yo, I really need to throw away this bee, chat. It's like decomposing. What the fuck? Chat, look. What the fuck? Chat, look. It's literally decomposing, bruh. I should throw that away. Internet clipper. Like, can you do motivational shit? I'm trying to get paid. I'm literally about to do that shit, gang. Alright, I'm literally about to do that shit. Where's Ame? Get her fucking name out your mouth, bro. How much subs do you need to eat the bee? Send me 1 sub. I'm definitely not gonna scam you. Nah, okay. Alright, let me get my shit right. Hurry up, like. Y'all really want me to hear this motivational shit, huh? Okay, I'm excited. I'm gonna go live on TikTok, so y'all know what that means, okay? Y'all know what that means. So that means no more cussing, alright? Because if you cuss, even if you say fuck, you're gonna get banned on TikTok, alright? And now, see, when I tell y'all not to say something, what do y'all do, bro? Y'all just keep saying it. Like, go ahead, keep saying Amy's name. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And you're always going live on TikTok. He's fun, get banned on Twitch. No, chat. I don't go live on TikTok, bro. But when I do, I'm very serious. No saying fuck. Let's get it all out of our system right now. Fuck, bitch. Fuck, bitch. Fuck. Okay, we're done. Alright. Okay. Let's lock in, chat. Let's lock in, bro. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'm done. Yep, Godzilla, you're timed out, buddy. You're gone, buddy. You're gone. Okay, here we go. Let me get this shit. Let me get my PDF right, chat. I made a PDF. See how, bro? Y'all see how fucking on my shit I am, bro? I literally made a PDF on this shit, bro. Alright, so y'all can thank me later. Okay, I got my PDF up right here. Cuckoo. I got me PDF. Alright, let's get this shit started. Where can Basket Rob is? Bitch, you retarded. Where is the man who is gay? I don't know. Who? Okay. Is everything correct? We're about to get into this shit, okay? Alright, let's go live. Let's go live, chat. Let's go live, bro. Y'all ready, chat? I'm clicking go live. Okay, bro. What is up with this guy? No, delete that. See, I can't have that shit. You can't be saying that shit. Go live now. Hold up. Make sure everything's right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, go live. Let's do this shit, chat. Okay, we're live on TikTok. Let's lock in, chat. No more bad stuff. All right, no more cuss words and shit. Okay. Let's wait till everyone gets in here, and then we get this stuff started. Okay, we'll get this stuff started. Yo, look at the second camera and stuff. We got the second camera going on, second angles and stuff. Yo, what's good, everybody on TikTok? Yo, what's good? Yo, I don't know. What's good? What's good? Yo, like, one of my friends quit capping? What does that even mean, bro? Yo, what's good, Void? What's good, Joseph? What's good, Even? What's good, Rohan? What's good, everybody? All right, welcome to today's segment, motivational mindset, inspiration stuff. Yo, what's good, NYC? What's good, my boy? Are you ready to get into this shit, stat? Ready to get into this shit? Okay, today, we are going to be talking about ego, self-respect, and knowing your value. Alright? First off, let's get into what ego is, okay? So, wait, actually, let's wait a little longer before we get into this. Yo, what's good, Stacks? What's good, Jay? What's good, Jesus? What's good, Joseph? Okay. Are we ready to do this shit? Ready to do this? I need to hold something. I feel like my tism is tisming right now, but I need to hold something. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's get into this chat. Are we ready? So, today we're going to be talking about ego, self-respect, and knowing your value. Alright, the first thing I want to talk about is ego is not bad. Alright? Ego protects self-respect, okay? But what is ego? All right, so first thing first, yo, Wolverine, can you stop spamming, bro? Yo, mods, can you time his ass out real quick? So ego, right? Initially, the initial reaction, the initial definition of ego is like, you're an arrogant person that like is always right, all right? So like, you never are wrong. For example, an egotistical person is like, oh, I'm always right. But the problem is that is the old definition of ego. The new definition of ego is, in like today's generation, is ego is like, I'm basically a person who respects myself, and because I respect myself, I'm able to not take disrespect. I'm able to think with a certain mindset and focus in. Alright? So, old ego versus new ego. We talked about that. Humility versus self-assurance. Now, often we okay, so I want to talk specifically. I'm my mind's everywhere. I need to dial in for a second, okay? I want to dial in on a couple things, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is, for example, when is ego okay? So imagine you're on a plane, okay? And that plane is about to crash, okay? And the old definition of ego, you'd be like, oh, I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I know the answer of what to do because, I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, you as a person don't have any experience of what flying a plane is. I'm personally not going to be like, oh, I know how to fly a plane. I would put my ego aside and be like, oh, the person who's a pilot and has experience of what to do, he knows what to do best. And that's the correct way to use ego, right? But for example, if you were someone who's an experience at social media and some person comes up to you and goes, oh, I know more than you. In reality, you know how hard you worked and you know how like dedicated you are to that craft, and someone else comes and disrespects you. Having an ego is good because you're able to be like, oh, stop. I know my worth. I know what I'm capable of. I have a high ego. And that's when ego is important. So there's the old definition of ego and new definition. It's when you can be like, oh, I know I don't know better, and you can take the hands on the wheel. And the exact opposite is, I know I'm better. I'm putting my hands on the wheel. You sit in the back. So you have to be able to know the difference between those two. You know what I'm saying? So another thing I want to talk about is your value gets buried by self-judgment, right? So for example, it's often that we go about life and we judge ourselves and we put our own limitations on ourselves because of someone else, right? So, for example, imagine you had a knife, okay? And someone tells you, I don't like how you act. I need you to change. So you grab that knife and you carve yourself out on the limitations that person gives you. Instead of the opposite around is, I'm going to like live how I want to, and you yourself are going to change. I don't care because I know my self-worth. It's kind of like this. Like, you know how there's gold and dirt, okay? And the value of gold doesn't disappear just because it's under dirt, right? You have to carve the dirt out to see that gold,
right? So it's kind of like yourself. Everyone has their own abilities. Everyone has their own talents. Everyone has what they're good at. And if you don't nurture that and you don't like take away the dirt, you're never going to be able to get to what the gold is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good? Fiji with the first time chat. What's good, my boy? I appreciate you on Twitch. Another thing I want to talk about. Hard things build ego. No one is coming to save you. Okay, this is like very important, okay? You have to do hard shit, okay? Yo, what's up with the W follow on Twitch? You have to do hard shit, okay? Because the more hard shit you do, the more difficult shit you do, the higher your ego, okay? Confidence is built. You're not given confidence. And a lot of people like wonder, oh, how do I build my confidence? How do I go talk to this girl? How do I ask for a promotion? How do I do this? How do I do that? The more you do stuff, the more difficult shit you do stuff, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to build confidence, okay? So I want you to go put yourself in difficult circumstances so you can build confidence. You can build ego, all right? No one is coming to save you, okay? A lot of people feel like, oh, okay, here's the thing, chat. There's people out there, right, that make 10 times more money than you, that do 50% less work, okay? They do half the work but make 10 times more money than you. And you sit there and you're like, why? It's because those people that make 10 times more money than you, they have such a high ego. When they walk into a room, they tell everybody, I'm that motherfucking man. I'm him, right? You, on the other hand, you put your head down and you're like, if I work hard enough and I don't say anything about my achievements, someday I'll become number one. That's not how you become number one. You have to basically tell people and like, you have to like drill it into their mind that I am that person. If you need anything, I'm him. A good example I like to use is the music industry, right? Because I make music, okay? I make music and I know my music is good as fuck, right? And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that make really good music. Probably better music than 90% of these big artists. But the reason you know this big artist and the reason they don't know you is because they market themselves. They basically raise their own ego by telling people, listen to my music, right? So you have to basically market yourself and you have to get rid of the like self-limitations and the self-ideas of being like, oh, I'm not good enough. Maybe I shouldn't say this. Maybe I shouldn't. Because you're never going to get to number one if you keep telling yourself, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk highly of myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm going live tomorrow. Yeah. Everybody on TikTok, I'm live on Twitch if you want to join up. I'm only looking at the Twitch chat. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is boundaries. Alright? It's often that your ego gets lowered because you have parents or friends that lower your ego, alright? You guys ever like want to try something new in life and then your parents are like, oh, you shouldn't do that? It's not necessarily because they hate you or they want you to do less. It's because in their mind, they believe that what is right to them because that's what they've experienced, right? A quote I like to listen to or that I like to repeat to myself is this, right? This quote that goes like this. The quote is like this. You are what you eat and the company you keep, right? So if the closest people to you, your closest friends, they talk shit, they bring you down, they hate on people, that's who you are going to be. The other part is you are what you eat. If you eat unhealthy food and you like you only eat junk food, you're going to be slow, you're going to be sluggish, you're going to have mental fog, you know what I'm saying? So it's very important that you choose what you eat and choose the people around you very importantly. Yo, what's good? RDB with the first time chat on Twitch. What's good, my boy? Also, another thing, chat. Boundaries and self-respect in relationships, all right? Have you ever been with like a girl, okay? And like the more you guys hang out, the less she respects you? Have you guys noticed it? It's because when you don't have like a strong frame and like you are consistently with this person and you don't hold yourself at a high value, the more y'all hang out, the less she's gonna respect you. So you need to realize that if someone disrespects you, you need to check that shit immediately. Alright? Because the small roots, the small disrespects, like, oh, for example, she pulls up late or she says something like passive, you have to call that shit out immediately. Because if you don't, that shit grows. You know what I'm saying? It's the same things with your mind, right? For example, yo, Big PP Vampy with the W follow on Twitch. In your mind, right? If you allow a thought that goes like, oh, today was such a shitty day. I had a horrible day. I'm so lazy. I'm so ugly. Yada, yada. Small shit like that will make your life worse. Because even though it's a small sentence, it's a seed, right? Like, you know when you plant a seed in the garden and it grows? The more you tell yourself that day after day after day, and you allow that disrespect in your mind, you're gonna end up being very, very depressed. So catch shit very smallly. If your partner disrespects you, or if you disrespect yourself, the more you allow it, the more your life is gonna be shitty. Alright? That's why it's so important. That's why people say, oh, in a relationship, you gotta keep a strong frame. You know what I'm saying? What do they mean by that is you don't allow disrespect. You don't allow people to like try to fuck you over. Even if the smallest shit, you call that shit out immediately. That's very important. Alright? So another thing is absence, right? The ability to leave, okay? You have to like genuinely like understand this. Yo, Benny Boy with the first time chat on Twitch. What's good, my boy? I don't have much friends. Is there a way to make it less annoying? Benny, I'm gonna respond to it after I finish with this speech. Like talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Amy? I see you on YouTube. I appreciate it, my boy. Yo, I just had a voice crack, bro. Who's unknown with the W follow on Twitch? What's good, my boy? Absence is power, okay? Use pain as nitro. The first thing I want to talk about is absence, okay? I want you to really, really think about this, okay? Absence is the one thing you can control, okay? Everything else you cannot control, all right? So whenever someone disrespects you, or whenever someone like does you wrong, I highly suggest you can give them one warning. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, hey, I don't appreciate that. And if they continue to do that, you can't do anything else. You can't manipulate them. You can't get angry at them. You can't do anything. For example, if this is your girlfriend, or if this is like, you know what I'm saying, a friend, or whatever. The only thing you can do is leave, all right? Absence is your power, okay? Yo, Caleb with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. Absence is your power, all right? Learn, have an ego. Be able to be like, I'm dipping. You're wasting my time, and I hold myself at such a high value that if you try to disrespect me, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? The next thing I want to talk about is using pain as nitro, all right? If you have high ego and you're able to nurture your ego, if someone does you wrong, you have the crazy capability to be like, I'm going to use that sadness as something that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you break up with your girl, right? And she does you wrong. She cheats on you, whatever. It doesn't matter what she does. If you have a high ego and you have your, like, self-worth at a very high angle, you're going to be able to take that and, like, fuel it. It's kind of like when you're in a car and you hit nitro and, like, it boosts you. It gives you a little boost. If you have a high ego, you're able to utilize that boost to like push yourself, to make more money, to like get a new car, get whatever, like level yourself up. You know what I'm saying? How we feeling, chat? How you feeling, chat? Yo, what's good? I'm Banana. Like, what do I do? My girlfriend broke up with me. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. My boy sucks to suck. Nah, it's time to go to the gym, bro. It's time to lock in. It's time to level yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The next thing I want to talk about, chat. Where's the next thing I want to talk about, bro? Hey, Light, I need help. I'm in 8th grade. I can't wait to never wait. Okay. Let me see. I don't want to just yap. I want to, like, everything I say, I want to be articulated, all right? I feel like a lot of times what I like to do is, like, I'll just, like, read the chat and I'll just yap, and I'm not actually giving anything that's, like, important, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I say, I want to say it's very important, all right? Okay, the next thing I want to talk about, okay? Your value, okay? Your value as a person. Every person has value, okay? A lot of the times, you know what I'm saying? We tend to overlook our value because we're so familiar with it, all right? Like, for example, a mirror that's dirty, all right? Is the usefulness of that mirror gone? No. If you clean the mirror is still a mirror. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to be able to, like, realize your value, realize your talents, and even if you haven't accomplished anything that's difficult, if you hold yourself at a high value, you have a higher likelihood of doing better in life. You know what I'm saying? So you have to not criticize yourself. You have to not compare yourself, because comparison is the thief of joy. I think we've all heard that quote. You know what I'm saying? If you compare yourself to other people, you tend to, you know, lower your achievements. You tend to be like, oh, what I did is not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Even though you worked really hard, you tried your best. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the next time you go, you can try harder. But even the next time you work, you can try harder. But your experience, what you did is still important. Yo, myself 2K with the W follow on Twitch. Max D with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. I think we talked about this ego, chat. I think we talked about this earlier. Ego is not born, alright? Have you ever met someone who's egotistical? Like, for example, like a celebrity. Yo, bang with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. Have you ever met like a celebrity, chat, and they have a high ego? And you wonder, like, why is their ego so high? It's because... Good job on the articulate. Yeah, I appreciate you, my boy. I'm trying. I feel like I have a difficult time communicating how I say certain things, but instead of yapping, I'm going to like focus and try to say it better. Anyways, we're talking about celebrities, right? Why do celebrities have a high ego? It's because if you look at the statistics, becoming a celebrity is a very small percentage, right? And the same thing, like, for example, being a doctor. If you're a doctor, you have a high ego. The likelihood of you actually becoming a successful doctor and going through all that schooling and passing all those tests is very, very, like, low, right? So, in order to have a high ego, you're not born with it. You have to develop it. Every time you do something difficult, it's like a building block. It's like a Lego, and the more difficult shit you do, the bigger the Lego gets. You know what I'm saying? So you have to continue to do difficult shit, and that's why I love the pursuit of doing something difficult. For example, like becoming a successful streamer, becoming a successful musician. That is a very difficult thing to do. It's like what 0.4. Well, not even 0.4. Like 5% of society can actually become a successful streamer or successful musician. Whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be an astronaut. These are difficult tasks. And if you're able to accomplish it, your ego gets built. Your ego gets higher. So celebrities, the reason why they have such a high ego is because becoming a celebrity is not easy, right? And the more difficult shit you do, and the more Grammys or the more whatever awards you win, the higher your ego is because you accomplish something difficult. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good, Vampy with the first time chat? Double with the first time chat. What's good, my boy? Kello with the first time chat on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about, chat. Alright. Well, actually, I think that's mostly what I want to talk about. There's a couple more things I do want to discuss. I wanted to bring up. Hold up. Hey, Light, you inspire me so much. Yeah, I appreciate you, my boy. Hey, Light, genuine question. I don't understand myself well enough, but I've always put others before me, even if they never gave back in return, which has limited myself from taking care of my own emotions and problems. All right, I'm going to answer that because that goes along very closely with ego. So the reason you put your other people in front of you, even though they don't reciprocate, is because you don't have an ego. All right, the ability to be like no and put yourself first is a very important thing. I remember there was this podcast I was listening to. It was specifically about something about Elon Musk, his ability to say no. Like, if someone offers you something and you can't say no, or if someone's like, can you help me with something, and you can't say no, that's a big problem, alright? So I want you to learn how to practice to say no. You can't put other people in front of you if you yourself aren't where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a musician, if you want to be this, and someone's like, hey, I need help doing this. If you don't have the ability to be like, nah, I'm going to focus on my craft right now. I might help you later. We'll see. You're never going to get to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine there's like a train and it's going forward. And every time you hop off the train, you're not going forward. Right? So when you help other people, you're hopping off your train and you're going on their train and you're pushing their train forward. Right? So I need you to learn how to be like, no, I'm not going on your train right now. I'm going to stay on my train. I'm going to get to where I need to be. And then maybe I can take a pit stop at this destination and then I can help you. You know what I'm saying? So learn how to be able to say no. Okay? Yo, Light, my GF cheated on me with 5 boys. Can you help me? Good. Straight up. I'm happy that she did that because what you become of it is very important. If you're able to like grow and become better and like self-develop, then my boy, you should be happy she did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been through difficult shit with, my relationships, and I'm glad over time that it happened. You know what I'm saying? Because if it didn't happen, I wouldn't be where I am today. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Clip Zingo with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. I get a lot of messages about like, oh, my girl broke up with me. My girl did this. I don't think you guys understand. Alright? Stop worrying about these bitches. I can't say that word. Stop worrying about these girls, bro. Like, I cannot emphasize this enough. The less you worry, the more focused you are on your purpose, and the more you're focused on whatever it is, your spirituality, your money, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, the less you care about whether this person is with you. I remember watching this video on TikTok. It just randomly came up on my For You page. It was like, oh, me and my girl, I hate when my girl is busy because we can't talk, because she's the highlight of my day. Bro, when I hear shit like that, that gets me so pissed. Imagine your significant other is the highlight of your day. You know how sad that is? That is so sad. You need to learn how to be detached, right? And what is the idea of detachment? The idea of detachment is that you don't get your dopamine, you don't get your serotonin, your happiness from another person. You get your serotonin, your happiness from whatever it is that you yourself can control. So that's the idea of being detached. So your partner shouldn't bring you happiness, and that should be your only source of happiness. Yes, they can be happy when you're with them, cool, but that is not your all and anything. You know what I'm saying? That is not your all and everything. Yeah. Alright, chat, I think I'm gonna stop my TikTok live. That is basically everything I want to talk about: ego, self-respect, and knowing your value. I'm gonna continue being live on Twitch. If you want to join, I'll be on Twitch, and you can join up. I love your content because it's unique. You don't hear no other streamers saying this. Yeah, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Andre, shut up with that. Yeah, I agree. I feel like this is something that needs to be said. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's brainwash shit. Yeah, I like doing brainwash shit. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? But there also needs to be non-brainwash shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I went over everything. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Tyler, the Go with the W, follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, my way. Let me see if I went over everything. Let me see, bro. Let me double check. Do you guys have any questions about ego? Any like specific things you guys want to talk about? Let me ask me any questions. I'm gonna answer them right now. Yo, if you want to ask me questions, I'm on Twitch. Join up on Twitch. Yo, Light, one of my friends won't quit vaping. Why the fuck you worrying about what your friend does? Get your own shit together, bruh. I'm gonna answer questions on Twitch. Join up on Twitch. Goodbye, guys. Also, wait. If you haven't, stream my new song. It's called Meant to Be on Lightsunzayn. It's the best shit you've ever listened. Alright, I'm gonna practice my ego here. My song is the best song you've ever heard. It's called Meant to Be by Lightsunzayn. If you haven't listened to it, I highly suggest you listen to it right now. Alright? Go listen to it right now. Yo, Night Rider with the W, follow on Twitch. I appreciate you, my boy. Alright, see you guys. Yo, what's good, Mikey? Light, I just got cheated on. I don't know what to do. Alright, we're done talking about that shit, okay? That was good. I feel like I could have done better on TikTok though. But it was, bro. Like, my mom's in the hospital. Can you help me with that? How the fuck you want me to help you with that? What the fuck you want me to say, bro? What you want me to say, bro? Yeah, I'm in this bitch. I got my name is. Okay. Alright. Chat. How y'all doing, bro? Let me sit down. I want to sit down, bro. I'm tired of standing. No, bro, for real, it was like a 2 relationship and she cheated on me with her friend. Good. I don't think y'all understand, bro. Everything that difficult happens to you guys see it as like a bad thing. But it's because you guys are like young, or you guys haven't experienced difficult shit. Or like, for example, like if a person goes through a divorce and they're 30 years old, like they're still gonna have the same reaction as you guys, which is like, oh fuck, why is this happening to me? Do you have any advice? But often, chat, the best thing you can learn is that I'm glad difficult shit's happening to you, bro. I'm glad you're going through this difficulty. I'm glad your girl got a train right on her. I'm glad your mom died. I'm glad your dad died. I'm glad your dog died. You don't understand right now, but I'm telling you, as you get older, those are things that create who you are. You know what I'm saying? You guys know about like nature and nurture, and like in psychology, nature is like how you are born, right? And then nurture is like what things happen in life that create who you are as an individual. That what makes you unique, you know what I'm saying? And interactions like that where like your girlfriend cheats on you, or your mom dies, or your dog dies, that is the nurture part. That creates who you are as a human, you know what I'm saying? So anything that goes difficult in life, chat, anything that happens that you're like, fuck, why is this happening to me? I'm telling you, bro, you'll be grateful in a couple years that it happened to you, because it creates who you are as a person, you know what I'm saying? What are ways to cope with sad moments? It's not about necessarily coping. It's about taking that sadness and making it positive. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. It's called transmutation. I talked about this before. The ability to take something sad and make it positive. If your girl cheats on you or your dad dies, you have to take that sadness and use it as motivation. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's not about like, oh, you ever see those like motivational videos where like, take cold showers, read a book, meditate. It's not necessarily about that. It's about taking that sad energy and using it as positive energy. You know what I'm saying? So for example, let's use something like your dad died. generally speaking, you'd be like, oh, I'm sad. You know what I'm saying? My dad died. Yeah, that's normal. Feel the sadness. Embrace the sadness. Go through that set of emotions, but don't let it be the all and everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it be everything. Like, go. I'm not saying, and I'm not saying to like disregard your emotions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being like, okay, if your dad died, I'm not being like, oh, you know, start going to the gym, start working out. Feel those emotions. You know what I'm saying? Go through those feelings. Feel sad, but don't let that be all of it. You know what I'm saying? After you feel your sadness, after you feel your grief, then be like, okay, what would my dad want? What would my dad want me to be sad? Would my dad want me to lay in bed all day? No, he wouldn't. He want me to move mountains in the essence of his last name. He would want me to work hard. He would want me to make an impact on this life, use the last of my life to create something so his legacy, his last name lives on. You know what I'm saying? And that's the idea of taking something sad and making positive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad difficult shit are going on in your life. I'm glad difficult shit is going on. But don't let it be the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? Try to take that sadness, take that grief, and do something with it. Use it as nitro. Like I talked about earlier, when you're driving a car, you know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you hit nitro and you can go faster? If you're able to take the difficult times in your life, you're able to take the sadness in your life, and you're able to click that as nitro and move forward faster, I promise you, anything that difficult comes in life, you're able to use it. There was this quote that goes like this. I remember saying this one time. The most powerful person is the person that's able to think positive in the essence of negative. If you're able to like think positive and push forward, when something is bad happening, you'll be able to take over the fucking world. You'll be able to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So what you're saying is use those moments to become the best I can be. Yes, but also don't disregard the sadness. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like sadness is bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, I'm going to go straight to taking cold showers. I'm going to go straight to going to the gym. Sadness is good, okay? Life, emotions are amazing, all right? I love emotions. I love feeling sad. I love feeling angry. I love feeling happy. I love feeling depressed. Why? Because let me explain something to you. I remember reading this in a book, right? When you stop feeling emotions, when you stop feeling stuff, that's when your life ends. Alright? Because, let me explain. Imagine every day, right? You're a 30-year-old guy. You get in your car every morning, you go to the coffee shop, you get the same coffee, the matcha. After you get the coffee, you take the same left, right turn on the streets to get to your job. You do the same task, you do the same work, you sit at the same desk, you do that every single day, right? What happens? You're on autopilot. You're not feeling any emotions. And often what happens is that person who's doing that every single day, they tend to have this thing called a midlife crisis, right? And what is a midlife crisis? It's because they stop feeling stuff. Things stop happening. And because things stop happening, their mind gets so like, I need something to change. So they buy a new car. They divorce their wife. They get this crazy haircut. They start doing these things to create an emotion. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm glad you're feeling these emotional things because that's the essence of life. You need to spark emotions. Go take that road trip. Go travel to that place. Go ask that girl out. Break up with your girl. Your dog dies. Your mom dies. Good, because that's what life is. It's emotions. And the moment you stop feeling emotions is the moment your life ends and you start to have a midlife crisis and you start to, get in your mind and you start, like, stupid shit starts happening. You know what I'm saying? I love the one where you talked about the old man in the well. Yeah, that was... I appreciate it, my boy. Yeah. But yeah. Actually, I do want to talk about that. I do want to make that a TikTok clip. I need to record that. I want to talk about that more, though. What we just talked about. Difficult, like, bad shit that happens to you is good because emotion is life. The moment you stop feeling emotion and the moment you become desensitized and you don't want to feel that is the moment life ends. You know what I'm saying? Watch the fucking clip. Like, yo, I don't know any more names with the W follow on Twitch. I appreciate it, my boy. Yo, goodbye, Duden. Like, what do I do? My dog died yesterday. I'm just tired of life. Actually, I made a video on that, my boy. The meaning of life is really interesting, right? I've actually thought about this quite a bit. What is the meaning of life? Why do we wake up every day? Why do we pursue shit? You know what I'm saying? And I've only stopped thinking about this recently. Have y'all ever heard of the Pavlov hierarchy of needs? Basically, let me explain it to you very shortly, okay? There's this triangle, okay? And in each hierarchy, there's different level of self-thinking, right? So on the bottom level of the triangle, there's your food and food and water. On the second level is a place to stay, where you sleep. And the third level is self-actualization. So as you go higher in this triangle, you're able to self-actualize and self-criticize and find out what is the pursuit of life. You know what I'm saying? So after you have your basic necessities left, right, you start to ask yourself, what is the point of life? After I've got my food in, after I got my water in, and I have a place to stay, why do I continue to live? What is the point of it all? You know what I'm saying? And the conclusion that I've come to, okay, this is my personal conclusion. There is no point to life, okay? Everything we do is meaningless, all right? We are a speck on this earth that's going around in circles. And at one point, in 100 years, we're all gonna die, okay? We are nothing, okay? As much as we want to believe that we're something, we are nothing. The moment that America falls, a new nation will rise, and then that nation is going to fall, and another nation will rise, and history will be destroyed, and a new set of history will be created, right? So everything that we do has zero purpose. And that's kind of sad. That's really sad, you know what I'm saying? If I heard that shit, I'd go in bed and I'd cry, you know what I'm saying? But that's the negative way to look at it. There's also the positive way. That's a beautiful thing. Because there's no point to live, because we all die, there's a beauty to that. You can do whatever you want. You can choose to do whatever you want. You can go party your life away. You can follow your purpose. You can help people. You can go kill people. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point of life. You create your purpose. You know what I'm saying? If your purpose is to be a degenerate and not do anything, go for it. But if your purpose is to inspire, help, make a lot of money, go for it. You create your purpose, right? I don't know where I was getting at, but that is the purpose of life. That is my purpose of life. I create what it is. And I've realized this, okay? What is it that I want to do in life, all right? I initially thought making a fuck ton of money is the way to go, right? I thought that is my point of life. Getting hella money, getting hella bitches. And once you get to a certain point where you make enough money and you get a lot of bitches, life gets really, really sad. And then you start to wonder, what is the point of life? You know what I'm saying? I thought that was the point of life. But it's an artificially created point. When you watch TV or you on social media, when you see all these people get bitches, get money, and you think, oh, that is life. That is a purpose. It's actually not. It's an artificially created propaganda in which you get on so you can, it's kind of like a rabbit wheel. You just keep running. You know what I'm saying? There's no actual end result. The wheel keeps spinning. You know what I'm saying? What I found out, the real purpose is to make an impact on people's life. That is what I realized. And that is why I switched up my content. When you actually impact people's life and whether it's a motivational way or you talk a certain way or you say something to someone, that is like you are actually making a difference. You are like on an energetically level, on a like emotional level, you are changing like people's, how do I explain this? You like, okay, imagine you just went after money, right? When you go after money, it is a endless pursuit and there's no actual ending, right? But when you say something and you help someone on an emotional level, whether it's financially, emotional, whatever, you are kind of playing God because you're changing the directory of where they go. And I'm not trying to say I'm God, but what I'm trying to say is that is the point of life. You know what I'm saying? Saying and doing stuff and helping people. Because that's what really matters. You know what I'm saying? Making more money doesn't get you anywhere. Yeah, you can get a cool car. Yeah, you can get this and that. But that's all fake shit. That's artificially created. That's propaganda so you can get on the fucking rabbit wheel and keep on running. The real thing is helping people. Alright? And I know it sounds cliche, but that actually changes people's lives and that actually like changes the universe. You know what I'm saying? In a real sense. It changes like directions. It changes how people think and how people perceive life. So I think that is the real meaning of life. And all that other shit is not real. It's propaganda that you're fed in order to continue this capitalistic life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really into politics. But I like capitalism. I like the idea of being able to go from not making any money to making a bunch of money. And that's cool because I'd much rather live in a capitalistic lifestyle than like in North Korea where you're in a class system. And if you're born into having no money, then the rest of your life is like that. I don't like that. But there are some cons to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it tends to put people in this idea of like chase money, chase bitches, chase this, chase. And you'll never actually get anything. You know what I'm saying? yo, like, I'm always there for my friends and always stand up for them. But when I'm in trouble, if I need anything, they're not there for me. They're not real friends. And stop putting your friends first. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself first. Get your own shit together. And then anything extra you can allocate to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, for example, right? I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you guys and explain the things that I've learned if I myself am not implementing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, when I talk about lust, right? When I talk about not being lustful, if I was a lustful person and I was jerking off and I was like chasing girls and I was trying to do all these things consistently, right? Who am I to be able to tell you guys what to do if I'm not following it myself? You know what I'm saying? So if you yourself are like trying to be there for your friends and stand up for them and they're not doing it for themselves, you know what I'm saying? Then you're getting all this energy and you're not getting anything back, right? So for example, for me, I can only talk about my personal experience. If I myself am not keeping myself to a high standard and I'm over here telling you guys, oh, do this, then and if I'm not doing it, then who the fuck am I? It's shallow. It's empty. You know what I'm saying? So I have to keep myself at a high standard. I have to follow through with my promises. And once I'm able to do it, then I can tell you guys and be like, oh, you guys should do this too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's a lot of good clips today. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm screen recording this shit. If you want, you may have it. Add me here on TikTok. Yeah, I appreciate it, Mikey. I can just download the VOD. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dang, I talked quite a bit today. That was cool. I felt like we were getting some real philosophical shit. You know what I'm saying? But do you guys have any other questions? Anything else you guys want to talk about? Like, imagine they had Twitch in the 1900s. Suicide is permanent solution to temporary. But yeah. Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow, chat. Can you watch my clip? Yo, what's good, man? What's good? I don't know. Bro, I got my class changed and I don't like my new class and want to change my class back to my old class, but can't because I failed my old class. But trust me, bro, it's not that big of a deal. You're looking into something that's very important to you right now, but it like on a bigger scale, it's not that deep. Here's another thing I want to talk about, okay? If you have problems, okay? Anyone that's out there, what's good, Kenji? Okay, I didn't know you were Kenji. Okay. A thing I want to talk about, okay? For example, someone came up to recently and they were like, bro, there's these girls that are spreading rumors about me and saying that I did some nasty shit, but I know I didn't do it and it's really affecting me mentally. And he asked me, like, do you have any advice? And I told him, I was like, here's the thing. You can't change anything about what other people do, okay? The only thing you can control is your mind. And if you allow these rumors or these things that people say about you or this impending doom of something happening, and you allow it to affect you and you stop progressing in life, that's where they win. That's where they got you, right? But if you're able to, in your mind, be like, yes, I know these things, these difficult things are happening or this impending doom is happening, but I'm going to continue to live and I'm going to continue to follow my purpose, even though I know these things are happening, and I don't stall and I don't be like, wait, my purpose can wait. Let me hyper focus on this thing that's happening in front of me, and I need to just worry about it, and I just need to overthink, and I just need to be like, oh, how can I fix it? How can I fix it? And if you do that and you stop going forward and you stop progressing, that's when they win, like I said that earlier. But if you're able to be like, yes, this impending doom is happening. These girls are saying these bad things about me. And yes, I know it's going to affect me. But even though I know that's going to happen, I'm going to continue to move forward, and I'm not going to overthink about this one single thing, and I'm going to continue to move forward. That's how you win. And this advice that I just gave you is the advice my brother gave me. Because recently there was this thing that was happening, right? And it had something to do with like some bullshit about someone trying to say some shit about me. And initially I was like, fuck, how do I solve this problem? How do I solve it? How do I solve it? But then I took a step back, and he told me, he was like, bro, if you really overthink about this problem and you try to like prepare every caution, if you try to prepare every terrible outcome, you're gonna spend so much time on this stupid thing that's not that important. But what you should do, you should not spend time on this stupid thing that's going to happen and focus on your purpose. Continue to live. Continue to like do your thing. And when I heard that, I was like, right, I should continue to live. Because yeah, if I hyper focus and overthink about every possible outcome that this thing is going to happen, I'm just going to burn myself out. But if I continue to do what I do and continue to act like, oh, if it happens, it happens. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to continue to move forward. That's how you win, bro. Yo, what's good, Blue Boy? Hey, what's up, boy? I'm new to your chat. How are you? I'm chilling, bro. How are you? Like, I can always count on you when I'm always need help, and this is why I want to become a singer because of your music. Yeah, I appreciate you, my boy. Alright, chat. W stream today, bro. We talked about a lot of interesting shit. You know what I'm saying? And I hope I helped you guys in some sort of way. You know what I'm saying? I need to actually go film a speech for TikTok. So I'm going to go do that right now. And then, yeah. I love you guys, chat. And I hope I helped some of you guys in some sort of way. My clippers, if you're watching this, a lot of good clips today, okay? So lock in, run this shit up. And yeah, TTV not bad, man, with the W follow. I appreciate it, my boy. Sorry, I'm new here. When do you go live? I usually go live every other day, but I'm also going live tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. PST. And if you're West Coast, it's 10:30 p.m. EST. So if you live in like New York and shit, it's 10:30, and if you live in like California, it's 7:30. Watch this before you end. What is it? Bro, what is this here, bro? What am I looking at, dude? Yeah, nah, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, bro. KK, I'll try to stop in if I have time. I'm going live tomorrow. I'm going to do a girl stream. I'm going to do some degenerate brain rot shit. Because I want to do both. I want to talk about good stuff and I want to talk bad stuff. Andrea, did you like about what I talked about today? Yes or no? Like, was it helpful at all? Because I know initially you didn't like me talking about all this, like, interest, like, this, like, psychology stuff and philosophical stuff, but did you appreciate it at all? Yes? Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm glad I helped someone. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow with some brain rot content. Yeah. Lock in, John. W stream today, Light. Y'all, I appreciate Soul Reaper. Let's go. I love y'all, chat. W motherfucking stream!
That I'm smoking down to a sediment. Living with the past, but I'm present with dollars in context. Picking up the suitcase and the Benjamin. Find a water body for his body, for the sentiment and sentiment. Bitch nigga fucking with me, you done cut a fade. This nigga thinking that he got it and he made. This nigga head up on my wall to be displayed. Rather throwing bullets, I don't fuck with throwing shade. Bitch nigga fucking with me, you done cut a